Hi guys. Some of you may be having some issues with your Wireshark install, and if you are and you're getting error messages, please let me know. There's some things out there that need to be installed, especially if you're working with a Mac. So right now I'm going to demonstrate how to download Wireshark for the Mac. First, you'll go to the Wireshark page, unless you've already installed it or downloaded it from our D2L page. This one on the Wireshark page may be a newer version. So what you're going to do is click on the download button, and you're going to have to know whether your Windows machine is a 64-bit or 32-bit. Same thing with the Mac 64-bit. There's the Intel, and I'll show you how to find out if it's ARM or Intel. Okay. So you're actually going to go up to About This Mac and look at the processor where it says, mine says 1.8 gigahertz dual core Intel Core i5. So you need to know that information. Okay. So now we're going to go back to here. Well, let me show you this first. This site, macobserver.com, gives you some helpful tips. So if you see where your Mac processor is, where you're trying to determine if you got a 32-bit or 64-bit. So if your processor, where I was a few minutes ago, here, .Mac, if your processor is, this is what you're looking for right here. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. So that was dual core Intel Core i5. If you see any of these things that just says Intel Core Solo or Intel Core Duo, then it's 32-bit. Okay, so you can't install any 64-bit software on it. So you'll have to get the 32-bit one. All the 64-bit have Core 2 Duo, dual core Z9, quad core Z9, Core i3, Core i5, Core i7. So that is 64-bit. So in that case, to my Mac, I have 64-bit dual core Intel Core i5. So if it says Core i5. Okay, so I'm going to go back to your Wireshark, and I've already downloaded, I've got a Mac right now, but if you get the Windows installer, it's going to be an executable file, and I will send a video on the Windows installer. There's lots of YouTube videos out there as well to show you how to install, but I'm going to go ahead and I would have gotten the Intel. I had an Intel Core i5, so I'm going to click on that DMG, and it's going to download, and I already have it downloaded. I've already installed it as well, but I'm going to show you how the install works. Okay, since I've already installed it, I'm not going to do it again. You're going to click and drag the Wireshark fin over to Applications so it can install. If you want to read me first, this is a good idea. It'll give you a little bit more information. In the package, it has a chmod BPF package, and you can install that to capture packets. So if we're capturing live packets over the network, then we have to install this package in the on the Mac. And then if you want to add a path to Wireshark, T-Shark, and some other command line utilities, you'll install the Wireshark to the system path. And there's a package there as well. But this gives you some information on how to install it with how to install and also uninstall it. Okay, so I'm going to go back to see, where is it? Okay, back here. So that was the README first. So you install Wireshark, double click on it or drag it over to applications. It'll install and just take any kind of default prompts or anything like that. Next, after you install it, you don't have to open it or run it at this point. You install the chmod package. So you're going to just double click on it and it'll install it. And then the other one, to add Wireshark to the system path, you can double click on it and install that as well. And then you should be ready to go. Okay. So I have already installed it, and that's what Wireshark looks like. Make sure that you don't capture any information live over a network that is not your own. For instance, the school network Wi-Fi. Do not attempt to log any data there. We will be in trouble, and that's all there is to it. So anyway, I am on my own wireless network. I have actually 4. You can also use hotspot on your phone. So we might try to do a demo of that too later. Okay, so anyway, I own these 4. These are my my routers, and what you're doing is looking at you'll see on this line here, as soon as you open Wireshark, the network you're connected to. You might have a wired one, but I have a Wi-Fi, and it's going to show Wi-Fi EN 0. And if I click on it, this is what's going across the network. If I